You know, growing up, I wasn't told the gospel. Went to church like on Christmas. I didn't even know why. I think my mom told me once that, God made the universe and that was how it was. So to me, Christianity was just another box to check on the form.
My name's Giovanni Peters. I'm 19 years old.
Hi, I'm Debbie Turning.
My name is Gabriella. I'm 13 years old.
I'm Kayla and I'm 11 years old.
My name is Austin Ainsworth. I'm 24 years old.
Kate Patterson.
My name's Roman Peters.
I'm Teddy James Roundtree.
Hi, I'm Jackie Slankard.
My name is Gideon and I'm 9 years old.
My name is Jedi Daniel Jones and I am 9.
Grew up in Los Angeles going to church twice a week. And I was always told the gospel from a very young age, but I didn't quite understand it.
I was raised in the Methodist church, so I was around it. My parents were very active in it. But as I got older and everything, I strayed away from the church. I started fighting an addiction of alcohol, and I had that for many, many, many years.
My parents were very emotionally and mentally abusive, very neglectful. They were physically present, but never actually there for me.
I always went to church and I went to a Christian school growing up, still do. But nothing ever felt like real until last year. It was the first day of school. And I went to a youth group with some friends and like the sermon just hit different than it had any other time.
For a period of time, I didn't have like that much joy in me because when I was young, I was going through like a lot of loss with family and that just took joy away from me. And like, I think that now that I know more about Jesus, that he's sparked so much more joy and has helped me know more about him. And I love it so much.
I was baptized as an infant and I didn't know what was going on. It was my parents' option. I want to be water baptized. I know it's in the Bible, God wants us to do it, and I've been thinking about it for years. And I'm coming to the point where I need to do something.
I had a Bible in my room my whole life and never even read it. And I was like, I should try this out. And as I was reading Romans, 95% of it made no sense to me, but there was that 5% that clicked that I was like, he was real. He saved me and he died for me. And then I was like, wow, I want to dedicate my whole life to him, because what else would you do for someone who died for you? You want to do everything for them.
I'd say the biggest difference would be the desire to want to go to church, to read my Bible, to pray. Only went to church because it was normal growing up. My parents told me to. And now that I'm older, I desire to go to church to learn about God, to be with his people.
I used to be pretty mean back then. Like, I used to, I don't know, like, kind of bully my brother sometimes and do mean stuff. I used to mess with my brother a lot.
He kind of still does, but this.
That's kind of.
Oh, yeah.
Gospel means everything to me. When I read the Word, I really study it. I'll get up in the middle of the night just to, when I get up and I realize, I need to go talk to God. And so I go in there and living room, talk to God, and read the Bible. And it's the most peaceful time in the house, at my house at 3 o'clock in the morning.
And I was living in very worldly, and considered myself an atheist. It wasn't a couple of years after that where I was told the gospel by a few people from my church and coworkers, where I realized that I was missing something that they had, and I began to seek that out and learn what it truly was.
Jesus came to earth, lived a perfect life, and died, and rose again.
Even though we mess up all the time, he still came and died for us. We didn't do anything to earn it. All I did was accept God, but that I didn't do anything besides believe in him.
It gave me purpose. I realized that it's real, that I am a sinner and I need to be forgiven, that it means everything. It's just, it was the puzzle piece that was missing. It was like I had no ground, no foundation for anything, and then that was it. And it was like, now I have something to stand on. Now I have something that's true and real to stand on and believe and build from there. And I had so much excitement to build something that, you know, like it says, don't build your house upon the sand, build it upon the foundation. It was like, I built so much sand and it was like, oh my gosh, this is actual rock. This is awesome.
It means that Jesus came down and was fully man and died on the cross and conquered death 3 days later.
He was put on the cross and he was resurrected 3 days later, but he is, he's promising us that he's gonna come again and we will go to heaven.
My favorite verse is Romans 8:1-2. So now there's no condemnation for those who belong to Christ. And because you belong to Christ, the power of the life-giving Spirit has freed you from the power of sin, which leads to death.
Isaiah 12:2, behold, God is my salvation. I shall trust and not be afraid, for the Lord is my strength and my song.
1 Peter 5:7, cast all your anxieties on him, for he cares for you.
Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will help you. I will strengthen you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand.
Blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the wicked, nor stands in the way of sinners, nor sits in the seat of scoffers. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and on this law he meditates day and night.
My favorite part about TBC, probably the people. Very welcoming and nice and friendly.
I joined the church last November of 2025 because it's the first time I've joined a church in years. I mean, on my own, by myself. The fellowship, the teachings, the Sunday school class teachings. I love everything about it, and I love the people here. I felt welcome from day one I walked in the door.
I made a lot of new friends, and I enjoyed that a lot.
There's so much deep teaching. It's right to the heart of things.
It's in the Bible that you should be baptized, but it's also something for you, and you have to really want to. You don't want to do it just because someone else is doing it. You have to do it from the heart.
Well, baptism is a command by Jesus for all believers, so we can proclaim to the church our new salvation in Him.
To show that I am a disciple of Jesus and I want to follow him. To show the world that I want to follow Jesus for my whole life and that I love him.
It's just amazing that he'll forgive you no matter what.
You're telling the other team, I'm no longer yours. I belong to Christ.
It's an outward sign of an inward reality.
Jesus was baptized, and it's an example, and we should follow his examples.
God has a plan for you. Well, you should come here and learn about God, and I bet you'll love it.